Hi guys, so this will be the answers to the ionic equation, so just check your answers. So this is aqueous, it will split into its ions, OH minus. Again, HCl will split into its ions because it's aqueous. NaCl is aqueous as well, and H2 is liquid, so it will not split. So whatever is the same on both sides will cancel out, and you're left with this as the ionic equation. Make sure you don't forget to write the state symbols. So this will split, this will split, this will split, and here this will not split. So the equation is already balanced. So there's H2SO4, which means here hydrogen exists as H plus, but you have two H plus, so I'm going to put a 2 in front here, plus SO4 is a radical, so it will exist as SO4 2 minus. Remember we did that on the previous page. So you see here SO4 is the SO4 radical 2 minus, right? So this is why it's SO4 2 minus over here. And this will split. Mg, magnesium is in group 2, so it will have charge 2 plus. OH, COH is over here. Hydroxide, it's always OH minus. So I'm going to write OH minus. But you have 2 here, which means that there is 2 of this. Mg, again, Mg2 plus. SO4 again, SO4 is SO4 2 minus, and H2O will remain unsplit. It's the liquid state. So things that are similar, you have the H plus, you have the SO4 2 minus, Mg2 plus, and we are left with 2H plus 2OH minus, giving 2H2O. Now you can see here there's 2, 2, and 2. Because we have 2 everywhere, we can just remove the 2. So as you can see, so this is the ionic equation. Now here, this is solid state, will not split, aqueous, gas. So these are the only things that will split. So Ca solid plus hydrogen forms H plus. There is 2 of it, so 2H plus. Cl always forms Cl minus. There is 2 of it, so 2Cl minus, giving calcium is in group 2, so Ca2 plus. Cl always forms Cl minus, but there is 2 of it, so 2 here, plus H2 gas. So what is common here is the Cl, so this will cancel out, and then everything else will remain there. 2H plus aqueous, giving Ca2 plus aqueous plus H2 gas. Do not forget to include the state symbols. So here it's aqueous, and liquid. Okay, number 4, this is solid, will not split. This is solid, will not split. So Zn solid. CuSO4, so you have actually the charge of copper is, we're going to consider it to be Cu2 plus, because CSO4 is always SO4 2 minus. Okay, so SO4 2 minus, and because when you look at CuSO4, when we're forming that compound, so copper has valency 2, SO4 has valency 2. Cross multiply, you end up with CuSO4. So this confirms that this has valency 2. If copper had valency 1, if it had valency 1, we would cross multiply and we would end up with Cu2SO4. So then here, copper would have valency 1. Okay, so because of this formula, we know that Cu has valency 2. This is why it's Cu2 plus. Same thing with zinc. We know that it is Zn2 plus because of the formula of that compound. So same thing, you could replace that with Zn and you will end up with ZnSO4. And we know it has valency 2 because the 2 cancel out and you end up with ZnSO4. SO4 2 minus and Cu solid, this will not split. What cancels out is the SO4 and then everything else remains there. So Zn solid plus Cu2 plus aqueous gives Zn2 plus aqueous plus Cu solid. This is the ionic equation. Question 5, solid, gas, liquid will not split. So CaCO3 solid, HCl splits H plus Cl minus, but there is 2 of it, so there's 2 H plus and 2 Cl minus, giving CaCl2. So Ca is Ca2 plus because it is in group 2. Cl minus because it is in group 7, so valency 1, but there is 2 Cl, so 2 here, plus CO2 gas plus H2O liquid. Okay, so let's see what cancels out. So you have the Cl minus that cancel out and then everything else remains there. So CaCO3 solid plus 2H plus aqueous giving Ca2 plus aqueous plus CO2 gas plus H2O liquid. Here you have the ionic equation. Okay, right. The next question here, it tells you that a compound contains only nitrogen and hydrogen. So this is hydrazine. You have to complete the equation. So see, you have nitrogen, and hydrogen, oxygen, which means that CnACl is not appearing on the product side, which means that sodium and chlorine are missing on the product side. And sodium and chlorine, well, the only thing that we can think of that it can produce is NaCl, because there's just one dash here, which means it's only one substance, one compound. If there would be 2 dashes, let's say it would ask you for 2 substances formed, so let's say it would be something like that plus something else, then maybe it could be Na and Cl2. Maybe it could be. I'm writing Cl2 because it is diatomic. But since there's just one dash, means it's asking you for only one product, and NaCl does not occur anywhere on the product side, which means that would be NaCl. Now, let's see the balancing. Now, it's already, actually the equation, all the numbers are already there. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. So you just have to complete here. So because we have 2 nitrogen here, so I need 2 nitrogen here. So I'll just put a 2 here. So 2 nitrogen, so let's count. Nitrogen, there's 2. Hydrogen, 2 times 3, there's 6 hydrogen, and here as well 4 plus 2, there's 6 hydrogen, so this is balanced. Oxygen, there's just 1, and oxygen, here you have just 1 oxygen. NaCl, you have 1 Na and 1 Cl, so this is balanced. And here, complete the following ionic equation. So this is the equation, and from this you have to get the ionic equation. So it's basically this ionic equation, and the products are Ca2 plus, CO2 gas and H2O liquid, we just have to complete that up, to fill that up. So Ca2 plus aqueous, H2O liquid, and CO2 gas. Actually, for this past exam paper question, you would need to work out the ionic equation and then fill up the blanks with the products. So this is what we did. So that's it.